Griff hasn't joined yet.
Also, we played all of the maps, Treasure.
Oh, what's that?
We mapped all of the maps.
We mapped
nice.
like crazy. I'm like, done with the bonus objectives for 48 maps.
Nice. Maybe you guys will finally get on my level.
You need to join us, Screw.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'm level 86 now.
Nice. Yep, I will be able to contribute after the game.
Okay, I'm ready. I got my tea.
Got my coffee and my corn muffins. Muffins implies that they're sweet, though. It's basically cornbread.
Enough
with
breakfast talk. Game now.
bacon. Bacon and
Okay.
cheese.
So, who wants to do a recap of last session?
I vote Ein should do it this time.
I second that.
Fine. Do it.
Hmm.
Ah, yeah. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Oh, yeah. Gamadon, where did
We
you
left
go?
it.
Yep. What?
Do a
So,
recap of last session.
Took my fucking headphones off for like 5 seconds, goddammit.
Don't stop.
Glue them to your head.
Get help.
We left the cave. We saw some sail people coming towards us. We thought they might be friends. They weren't friends. We injured them.
We had to beat them
We
up.
killed one or two maybe, and then we stole a boat.
And we beat them up.
Ein either talk or don't talk. Like, we
We
kept
beat them
asking
up.
you to talk, and then you didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Now you-
because I didn't even hear that stuff. Didn't I fucking hear it?
Then,
my fucking
when
headphones
you
off.
heard me, I also asked you again, do a recap, and you were like,
I didn't hear you because I was probably.
I recapped. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
Hippo did the recaps. Hippo gets the
Yay, coins!
Wait, multiple?
Well
No,
done.
one.
Yay,
Coin.
coin, singular.
Damn monks smoking all their weed.
Somebody has
So, this is the current situation. You have a map in front of you. Where do you get this map? I don't know. Shut up. It was in the box or somewhere. Your current location is indicated by purple dice. Because I never went to look for an actual model for a ship. So it's a dice now.
God, weren't we living towards
We
Dragon
were
Tail and
going
Rock
towards
last
the
time?
dragon rock.
Okay. I'm still a magic-free zone, just as a
So am
general...
I. I mean, it's how many miles is that? That's many miles away.
Yes.
It's 60, what?
Each hex is a day of travel on
60.
It's
foot.
over 60 miles away, so.
And how many travels on Skiff?
Oh, 24 miles.
Skiff triples your daily movement speed. So it's 3 times 3 miles.
So it's gonna be
per
about
hour.
4 days to get to Dragon
Rock.
No.
2, 3, 4.
If you walk 24 miles a day, triple that.
So it's gonna take
So it's 3 hexes.
like a day and a half.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost
for
2
me.
days.
Alright, so what do we want to do with this guy that we now have with us?
Learn his language. Infiltrate his society. Take it over.
Make him he's gonna be our
Well,
servant.
whilst he's tied up, I'll just like, where's my book? Where's my right book?
Indoctrinate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little like do a little dance. I'm just gonna do a
Indoctrination.
little dance in front of him for a minute.
Indoctrinating
Okay.
dance.
Yeah, so I just dance for a minute, and then he's gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom.
Oh, it only lasts for an hour. Damn.
What the fuck? That is no. He has no bonuses. So he rolled a 7, which I'm presuming is not enough. What are you
Oh
doing?
no, he's just charmed by me for an hour now.
Okay. Is there any negative effects at the end
No.
of it?
And
Does he know that he was charmed?
no,
Okay.
he idolizes
What
me.
do you- Okay. Yeah, I mean, don't understand the words he says. You cannot properly speak to him, as you speak 2 different languages.
I try and crudely like sketch out a house and point at him. Point at the map. Where is your house?
You know, lad, I don't think speaking louder is going to make him understand it.
Yes, it will.
He, doesn't really understand what you mean. Like, you drew a house.
Okay, I like do a little sleepy motion. I put like my head in my hands and pretend to be asleep. Then point at him and then point out around the place. Like, where do you sleep?
He like looks at you from like and then like there's a realization where he realizes and he marks it on a map over there.
Sweet. See, it worked.
This is true.
Now I know where they live.
So we're going east?
No, we're going west towards the Dragon Rock.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you lot, but there's not much to do on this boat, so I'm going to get some shut-eye.
You're the only one that can drive the boat.
Well, you wanted the boat. Fine, I'll drive the boat. Can I make a navigate boat vehicle check?
Yeah. Well,
Could you not
have-
show?
Hmm.
Could you not show me the basics? I might be able to steer.
But for the next hour, I
Well, you
For the
see.
next hour, I point at our guy, point at place on map, and then make a driving motion.
I mean, you already like pointed him in the direction. All of this was happening during motion, by the way.
Oh, well, yeah, just keep an eye on him for the next hour. Learn how to drive.
All right. Yeah, you should be like. I mean, obviously you won't gain complete proficiency, but make an intelligence check for me. See if you can like just by observing if you can learn it like well enough to actually do it.
Can
And
I
if you
get
just-
proficiency because I'm a sailor?
You get I'll say you can add your proficiency because of your sailorship.
Yay!
I rolled a 10 to pay attention.
Fuck my life. I rolled a 6. So 8.
Anybody else gonna roll?
Ralph is too young to drive.
I mean, you are observing him. I thought that was the whole point.
9.
13?
Oh, intelligence. 10 then.
Unfortunately, even though you look at this thing, it is very complicated, and it's like just by looking at it without like being actually able to ask questions of what certain levels levers actually do, you won't be able to like gain much information. You also what the hell is your name? Barak. You don't really understand the control systems, but on the other hand, all of the rigging and stuff like you have become very familiar with.
Yay!
Like the actual like system of like levers and like the wheel itself is like it's so different from what you're used to and what you would do that it's just like fucking black magics to you.
I think it's a kind of magic.
Okay,
Magic.
move this closer. That's while you're in depth. And
I'll watch him to make sure he's steering us towards where we actually want to go.
Is the dragon rock getting
oh
bigger?
yeah, I mean, oh, it is getting closer. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the sack. Gonna get some shut eye.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on. We will call him Ben.
Oh god.
Ben.
Ravi will sleep too.
Why would you just call him Friday? And I killed everybody.
Yes, you did.
Indeed.
Confirmed did. And
Okay,
Bone
okay.
Corn Muffin.
I'm
Okay,
going to rest until the next day.
okay.
Rafi snuggles down in and flank you and goes to sleep.
Okay, as like time passes and like it becomes closer to night, you see that this person, Ben, we'll call him Ben for now, like he stops it, he stops the skiff, and like starts like putting sails down and stuff.
Whoa! What are you doing? We have places to be.
He just starts like,
I don't know how boats work. Guys, he's destroying the boat!
I look
wake up
at
from
him.
this.
you like wake from your slumber, like hearing Ralphie just he's destroying the boat, and you just see him like putting sails up as if like you don't like you're not sure why like he puts the sails up as if he doesn't want to move anymore, just like doesn't want to catch wind anymore. Not exactly why he's currently stopping it. So, what do you guys do? Looks like he's stopping the boat for some reason.
Guys, he's still breaking the boat!
I'm still sleepy.
Okay.
Well, we can't really ask him anything.
Probably
Oh.
Probably just, doesn't sail at night because he doesn't know where he's going, so he doesn't
Man, if
fucking
only we had a
crash
knowledge
it.
cleric.
The one time the knowledge cleric would have been awesome.
He wouldn't see where he's going when it was middle of the night, so he's probably just, settling down.
I tried to in pantomime a what's going on motion to him.
Okay. He pretty much just like pantomime, just like this is normal. It's like you hold up for the night. Not sure how you would pantomime that.
Shaking a
You see him
hand.
like just shrugging and just like, what's the problem? That's what he like does. He pantomimes like, what's up?
Okay, well, I guess we should sleep on watches then.
Well, I've already slept.
So
I wake up. Ah!
What with your dwarf? What's
Please,
wrong?
Please don't hurt me.
What's going on?
Please, I have money. We can pay you.
You don't have
I
any money.
think he had a nightmare.
Who is we?
The temple. That's where you took me from, right?
No.
Ben starts looking at all of you at like, what? Visible curiosity in his eyes. Not
I'm
curiosity.
like pushing
right?
myself up against the side of the boat to just get as far away from you guys as I can.
I lean in real close. What's up, Barry?
How do you know my name?
You seem
You're
upset.
kidnappers, aren't you?
You told us your name yesterday.
No, yesterday I was asleep in my bed.
Well, I don't know where you were before we ran into you.
Well, you told us you
Please don't cut off pieces of me and send it back to the temple.
fell in the toilet and ended up in this sand place like the rest of us, except the toilet.
And that's an oddly specific concern as well.
That's not the first time I've been kidnapped. Please don't hurt me.
He's a lot less argumentative and fighty than he was when he was awake last time.
No, he was a
I
complete
agree.
asshole last time. Now he's like weak.
He's just looking backwards and forwards between you guys. So can I go home?
Do you even know where home is?
No.
You
Where-
look around you and you see sand, just sand everywhere. Like actually, it's more gravelly rather than like fine dusty sand. Like rough.
How did I get here?
That's the thing. We have
No,
no.
you said
We have no idea how we got
you
here.
said you were on the toilet, and then you fell in a big purple hole, and ended up here.
No, that doesn't sound like something I do.
We have no idea what you would do.
But we
only
were
just
like,
met
killing monsters and spelunking.
We were in a
and
cave.
All of a sudden, we were in another cave.
Then we fell in a hole, then we ended up here. And then we met you, and you were very rude. You appeared to
Yeah,
have
you
some
were very
form of
rude.
sleep amnesia, I guess.
Sleepnesia.
I don't think that's actually a thing.
It seems to be what has occurred. You went to sleep and now you don't remember who we are. Do you recall
I've never
anything on the
met you
last day?
people. I don't know who you guys are. I was inside the temple. We're supposed to stay away from people.
My name is the Thunderous Seven Fists of Heaven. You can call me Seven.
Is that a title or is that your name?
It's a tabaxi thing.
I think it's a little bit of both.
What is your name?
Well, his name's
I'm
Barry. He
Barrick.
told us his name.
Well, I figured if he's acting strangely, he might think he's someone else. It's not unheard of for more than
Barrick.
one personality to be in one body.
Yeah. Do you have, like, do you often, like, don't remember how you got to places and stuff like that? Does it often happen to you?
No, except that one time I ended up smelling of salt water.
It's just one time?
I don't know. We're kept in the temple. We're supposed to stay away from people.
Why is that?
To keep the bloodlines pure.
What?
So it's the kind of eugenics experiment.
No, it's just, and, like waggle my fingers and make some magic lights dance above them. So, with the blood of the gods, we can do magic.
Ah. So you are a wizard.
I mean, sure.
That
Don't have a
doesn't
spellbook,
sound
though.
very convincing. Oh, what kind
I
of
don't know, I
wizard
didn't-
doesn't have a spell book?
I don't know. We've never needed them.
Hey, I'm a magic boy, and I don't have a spell book.
But your magic is being Ralphie.
You're a magical boy.
That's
You're golden, you glow.
I know. That's what I said.
So can you guys drop me off at the temple if you aren't kidnapping me?
No.
What temple?
We're also lost. We're also trying to get home. We'll try to get home together. It's okay. We'll watch out for you.
We are in the land of the lost.
Yeah, we have
Oh.
no idea where we are. So we're also trying to get home. You want to try to
Who's-
get home with us?
You know-
Sure. Who's he? And
You
I
know,
pointed
at-
at the boat guy.
Yeah, as like you put it, and like
Ah,
Ben
we
is
had to-
currently putting like something at the middle of the skiff. You see like a metal plate, and you just like see him. put
He's got
something
a
on it.
gun.
It's like it's a big like drum
It's
like
not a
thing
gun.
that has like metal
Kinda.
mesh on it. You see him like go to the base where something's attached and like spark something and like you see like flames.
He's
go
burning down the
up.
boat. I tackle him.
Okay.
I thought he loved you, Hippo. He wouldn't
Only
do
for
that.
an hour.
Calm down, Ralphie.
I've already.
He's actually
I'm
gonna tackle
tackling him.
as
He's
he's,
setting
like,
fire to the
starting
boat.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just
You're
I'll
probably
attack
gonna
him.
make
do
him
an
fucking...
attack. Do
Oh,
attack.
wow.
Roll for an attack.
Strength or dex?
Well, I mean, it's a tackle, so it's strength.
5. Actually, no. Wait. What does this
Um,
thing do? I can't remember.
I'd give you.
I'm gonna use
advantage.
it.
Okay.
14.
Okay. Oh, that's higher than his AC, so you're able to like properly tackle him. Roll athletics to me, see if you actually got him pinned, and I'll roll against.
Athletics, you say?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Oh, whoosh! He rolled 19. Yeah, you're like able to like tackle him and like get him prone, but you have a hold of him, but you aren't.
You're like, you know,
fully
holding
Yeah, I'm
hitting
just
him.
completely wrapped around his leg.
Yeah, pretty much. He's just like, he's like, what? Well, he doesn't say, but I mean,
We
his
like,
face
you know,
says
I like,
"Oh."
you know, I put my hands up like I have no idea what's going on.
Why are you so violent?
He's burning down the boat. Somebody help!
You see, like this metal basket that's currently just like radiating like a nice heat, actually, because
It looks
it's
like
starting to
a
get,
glowing
like,
cooking fire to
dark.
me.
Yeah, it's starting to actually get darker, and you notice that the air is getting colder and colder.
I think it's just fire, Ralphie. We need to cook and we need heat, right?
I think it's like the same as a dwarven in-house cooker. Well, I don't know where they're putting the fire rock.
Say sorry to the man, Ralphie.
It's okay. He doesn't understand.
Still, you need to say sorry
Don't burn
to the
down
man.
the boat.
He's trying to be helpful.
I think the small human boy is sorry.
Don't burn down the boat.
Are you like looking at him and like telling him
Yes.
this? He's just like
Why do,
very confused as to like what do you want him to do, and he just slowly nods, trying to get out of this situation.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
why do I have a...
Wow.
Did you guys give me a crossbow?
No, you used that yesterday to shoot some people.
What?
And you melted some people as well, I think, with some spells?
I wouldn't do
No,
that!
you did. You
Those people,
Violence is
you
wrong!
melted.
those people were trying to
Yeah,
hurt
this.
us.
You see this guy? He was part of a group. They were trying to kill us, I think.
Or enslave
Yeah,
us
you
or
melted
something.
some of them.
Oh,
I made-
God! I'm like prostrate myself.
I
and
made
start
one of
praying.
their heads explode.
Yeah,
And then
pray
we
harder.
stole the boat and kidnapped this guy.
I slashed them and beat them up too.
Uh,
Hey, this guy is actually better off now. We're gonna treat him better than his friends did.
I've basically got the holy symbol of Muradin out. I'm kissing it, forehead like on the floor, praying.
Hey, I have some holy symbols. Look at all mine.
Fucking pull out this fucking belt filled of like fucking different holy symbols.
Look at this.
To you,
Sylvanas, Tyr,
to you, Barak,
Lecky,
it
Seth.
kind
It's
of
great.
looks. Barak, to you, it kind of looks like something you've heard barbarians make, where they take them as kill trophies, and put their holy symbols of like clerics and shit into like that kind of trophy belt.
Oh god, you're a serial killer?
No,
You're just trying to lull me?
no, I've only killed a couple of people. Well, only one person. The rest were goblins.
I'm just going to like sit as far away from Ralphie as possible.
Or
On the
spiders.
I think you need some calming down. Here, watch me dance for a minute.
Ralphie is an innocent
I danced
boy.
for an entire minute. And
Okay.
he must make.
What kind of dance is it?
It's a soothing dance.
It's a jitterbug.
Is it like lots of pelvic thrusting or?
I'm trying to think what kind of.
He's fucking.
It's
twerking.
It's an entire minute of much like Johnny Bravo
Turkey.
doing the monkey.
Meanwhile, he's doing that. You also see Ben like take something out of his robes that's like a pipe and like a small pouch of something, and start smoking
It's Ben
it.
watch Convenci Me Dance as well. Convenci Me Dancing.
Yep.
Yeah, we can see.
Then they're both gonna have to make wisdom saves.
Oh boy.
Actually,
Where's
he
the cat
takes
when
it.
you need to be
Oh,
sensible?
he takes a disadvantage.
Oh, is he high?
I'm not telling you. He rolled a 14.
14.
Did you roll a 14 as well? You're-
Yep. No, 13. Sorry, I lie.
Then I'm afraid that you're charmed by Ralphie.
Oh,
You
like yesterday's jam.
You idolize Ralphie and speak glowingly to anyone who glowingly about Ralphie to anyone who talks to you.
Hey, this guy isn't so bad. I mean, he's actually like that's really great.
Suddenly, the fact that he killed a whole bunch of people's not
Right.
that bad. They probably
I
deserve
mean, it was self-defense.
Those people were trying to kill us. We were only defending ourselves.
So you didn't carry me out of my bed?
No, we found you in a cave because we were also in a cave. We were just woke up in a cave and you were there.
So is this backpack yours?
Which backpack? My back. No, this is my backpack. I turn around and show the big hornless unicorn skull that I'm using as a backpack. That's my backpack. That's yours. You came with that apparently because you took it to the bathroom with yourself.
I put out my sword. See this sword? This sword was given to me by my friend.
Well,
And I pull out my
Yes.
amulet of a sword. This is the sword of my order.
I mean,
This is the symbol of my order. I swear on this, what's all that is holy, that I do not know what
Didn't-
happened. We woke up in a cave. You woke up in a cave.
Which
We have no
friend?
idea what's
didn't you
going
take
on.
that sword off of his body?
No, he gave it to me.
Wait, who?
The guy who.
A guy whose name we've all forgotten
Oh,
already.
God.
It's okay.
No, that was a rat. He got eaten by
He was-
rats.
He was a
Yeah.
paladin. He was very noble.
Well, we did have two paladins.
No, we only had
that
one
got
paladin at a
killed.
time because the last one died, and then we had another paladin, and he died.
He died horribly
He got eaten by
the
rats.
hands of an orc.
No, yeah, the
And then,
second one got eaten by
then there
rats.
was the one that got eaten by rats. We are not very lucky with our paladins.
No.
Thankfully, you're not a paladin.
Are you?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I think you're
Yeah,
good.
you're
then.
good.
I start. Yeah, I just do the dwarvish equivalent of crossing myself.
So, how much do
What are we doing?
we go into those? Well, you can't see the rocks because I can't see the rocks, so I can't point. But we're going to some rocks.
No, I mean, there's still
Are you
enough
gonna take
like
us
ambient
home?
light to see like the giant fucking.
We're going to
rock.
those rocks.
Wait a minute, weren't you like a sailor man? You kind of
No.
knew how to.
Yeah, you
operate
told
this
us you
thing?
were a sailor dwarf and you know how boats work.
No,
Yes, you
That-
did.
no, it's only that one time I don't know, I got kidnapped and I ended up on a boat.
There's something
I
fishy.
think I'm
going on
beginning to
here,
figure
guys.
this out. I think it's a split personality dwarf.
Somebody took over him for a while.
Or that maybe. Do you have any of the like magical items or anything on you that may be like infested with a bad thing? Or some kind of
No?
spirit?
Are you going to kill me if I have?
Why?
Why
I'm-
why
I'm
would you
pretty
think that?
sure we
It's
will
me,
not kill
Ralphie,
you.
your best friend.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have anything like that.
Weird.
I don't know. I just tend the gardens and, you know. do
I have
reception
to ask, when you're at your temple and you pray or something, you sometimes lose track of time.
no.
Ben just looks at
Completely
all of
sure.
you, just like weird fucking.
Nah,
people.
Ben's also charmed.
Yeah, I mean, he's like
Weird
looking at the
great
rest of
people.
these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
I
are we-
shake my head and I take my sword out and I start doing like, some kata movements. Monkey,
You start-
monkey stuff. I didn't know some practice stuff like thrusting and blocking motions.
Why is there a
Just
club in this bag?
practicing,
Why is there a what?
just practicing.
I pull out a belaying pin from my pack.
I don't know what that is, but I...
Is that
No,
yours?
it's yours. If it's in your bag, it's yours.
What?
Yeah, we found you with all this stuff because you went to the bathroom with a full bag of adventuring gear, apparently.
Yep.
Alright, Oh, that doesn't make much
Most
sense.
fortuitous considering you then fell in the toilet and ended up in a cave.
This is true.
So what are we doing?
Well, we're going to these rocks over here because we also want to try and leave this
Like
desert.
right now?
Well,
or-
I think we're sleeping now or something, but the boat stopped moving.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it is starting to get dark.
Okay.
Ralphie rolls up his sleeve and looks at his little sundial. Yep, it's Ralphie's sleep time.
Didn't. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to sit and watch. I don't trust these guys yet.
You look at Ben like, Ben looks at you and is just like, offers up his pipe. Is like, extend his arms like the pipe and like kind of looks at you like.
Spliffs all over
"Do you
that
want
shit.
this?"
Yep.
I reach.
Spliff
I reach
looks
inside
longingly.
my robe and pull out some tobacco for him. Hey, you want some of this?
He like looks at it closer and
Does he mute?
No, he doesn't
He
speak
doesn't.
our language. Conversely, we don't speak
right.
his. But then I say in dwarfish. But I speak yours!
Haha!
Hmm?
Probably
don't-
freaks him out.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
do you take a puff or do you just offer up him some tobacco?
Sure, I'll take a puff and then hand him my tobacco.
Okay. He just kind of looks at it and like, smells a bit. It's like, kind of weird stuff.
That's dwarven tobacco. It's good
So high
stuff.
right now.
Gardens.
Roll a Constitution check.
Oh boy. Hey,
Oh,
I have
no, no, no.
advantage on those.
Fail a Constitution check. So high right now.
Again. That would be 24.
24. Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, you start feeling like a bit lethargic, and like everything starts to like a bit slow down a bit. And
Oh, this is sleeping.
but then it's like you just kind of like just shit. Like you even start like seeing a bit of like stuff like at the corner of your eye, like as if something's like moving over there. You know that feeling like when you see something moving at the corner of your, like you start feeling
Oh, it's
weird
sleeping
like that.
herbs.
But then you just like it's you're able to just shake it off.
I'm gonna take out my pipe, stuff it with some tobacco, and then give it to him. I don't know if he has a coal or something to light it with.
Yeah, he's able to like actually look at him and like if you give him his pipe, you actually look at him and he's like just puts his like two of his fingers close and it's like snaps at it and it's just like small fire comes out.
Wait, he can do magic?
Can he? Maybe.
Oh.
I mean, you did see him light it. I mean, if you want to do an Arcana check, you can check if like
Sure.
did he just use magic.
That's a fucking awful roll. 10.
10. It was very faint, but there was a little bit of
I got
magic in there.
17.
Okay, 17. Yeah, Ralphie, you could like looking at it. There definitely was some like magic there, but you have it's very hard to try and like distinguish what type of magic it is. But I mean, obviously, it's probably evocation because it like lit a fire.
Hey,
But I mean, how that worked is you don't.
this guy
know.
made a fire magic.
It's foreign.
He also has some pretty good sleeping herbs.
Maybe there's more to him than we know.
Oh, I know what I can do to try and help, like, make you remember what happened
He's
yesterday.
like He starts.
I don't
Ben
know.
starts smoking your tobacco and he's like starts coughing. It's like
I like
Coughing a bit.
gesture, you know, like deep breaths. Like deep breaths.
I make a minor illusion that shows the likeness of Barrack yesterday whilst he was blasting fools.
okay, a small two-dimensional image.
That was you, that was. That's what you were doing yesterday.
It looks like pretty much like a crude drawing, just because of the limitations of the spell itself.
That doesn't look like something I'd do.
No, didn't he do these things? He did these things, right?
I mean, you seem like a
I
trustworthy
really
guy,
am.
but I don't know if that's something I would do.
You actually did those things, and when you were actually last time we were talking to you before you woke up, you were really fucking mean and ill-tempered and like really hard to get along
You were
with.
kind of a
Not
dingus.
as you
Not
are
like me at
now.
all. That doesn't sound like me at all.
Yes, you sound different now. Like there's some fuckery involved.
Well, should we sleep or?
I use minor illusion again to make the sound of Barrick being angry and calling us all insulting words. That was
acted
you!
basically like that.
That doesn't sound. I don't even know what some of those words mean.
Neither do I, but I think they're mean.
Well, I apologize for whoever this person was. Bad behavior.
Well, it was you. The person was you.
I only have your word for that, but okay.
Would your best friend Ralphie ever lie?
I mean, I guess not. Just seems so unlike me.
Well,
So, do we have a plan to get home?
no. We're just going around the place at the minute. We've only been here a day.
Nope.
We have
okay.
no idea what's going on. Also, we're just trying to find out what's going on.
So are we just gonna sleep now, or are we gonna sail, or...
Do you have a better idea?
I have no idea where we are.
Well, I know where we're not. And that's at home.
Yes.
I'm not allowed to go home anyway.
Okay.
Why not, Rafi?
Because, I need field experience.
I'm pretty sure your experience is getting pretty
They won't
good
let me
by
back
now.
into the school without it. No, they said I have to be
That's
gone
pretty
a whole
cool.
year.
That's not that long. Is that how long your apprenticeship lasts? That's really
No,
short.
no, they just told me to go out into the world and adventure for a year.
Well, that's a
That's
good
really
way
short.
to gain, the experience of the world.
Isn't that apprenticeship more than like 50 years usually?
Well, I'm only a human boy.
Sorry, I don't really know much about humans.
Well, by the time I'm 50, I'll be an old man. I'll be almost as old
Really?
as Spliff.
I'm not that old.
Oh. Wow, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
how old are you?
I'm probably like 33 or something, I think. What year is it now?
I don't even know where we are.
We're in a desert.
Yeah, I don't even know what year it is now, so I don't even know how old I am anymore. Oh, this is confusing.
Okay, well, we should probably go to sleep, I guess.
I mean, Ben seems to be already like half asleep at this point. Just like he's pretty much just like resting against one of the sides of the skiff.
I'm gonna do the same, but as far away from everybody as I can.
Oh, he's still on the inside of the boat, but it's like
I know.
like, resting
I
against
just want to
the
keep an
railing.
eye on them.
Okay.
Keep my butt to a wall. I've heard
So you're
about
still
more
staying
Mormon
inside the
prisons.
boat, though.
Yeah. I'll stay in the boat.
Okay.
I might get eaten.
Well, I've only just woken up from being asleep, so I'll go and watch, I guess, for a while.
I'm completely pooped. I need to
I'm
sleep.
pretty sure you've also only been awake for like 10 minutes.
No, that can't be right.
Yeah, well, guys have been talking for some time at this point.
Okay, well, Ralphie will watch over you all and keep you safe.
I'm just going to try and stay awake as long as I can until I fall asleep.
Okay.
I will take a naps.
Naps.
Ralphie spends some time to retune his triangle.
Okay. Okay,
Oh,
let's just
no.
say that just ended there. How many people want to take watches? I assume that you all had been actually eating and drinking the whole day.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
So people weren't just not eating.
I think that's a good thing to assume.
I'm a monk. I can very trained. I can, you know.
And he died of
I don't need-
dehydration.
No, I don't. I have to eat, but you know, I can control myself. I can fast and you know, meditate and you know, keep my body to a minimum. Nothing
Yes.
superhumanly, but just,
Okay,
you know,
so watches.
better than normal
Who's
people.
taking first
I'll
watch?
watch most of the night, I guess, because I'm wide awake.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did already take a long rest, so.
I'm just gonna stay awake as long as I can until I fall asleep.
Oh, I mean, you also took a
I
long
didn't
rest.
sleep.
In? Oh, you didn't sleep.
Well, I didn't sleep.
Okay.
I had a long rest, but I didn't sleep.
Sure.
Barrick
What?
slept. Don't
Well,
worry
do
about
you
it.
have a physiological need to sleep? Yes, no.
No,
Okay.
but I'm going to anyway.
Okay.
My brain hurts now.
Don't
Mine
worry
does as
about
well.
it.
Don't worry
He
about it.
slept, but he didn't sleep.
Exactly.
So, are
What?
you just going to take all 3 watches? Well,
Yeah!
alright.
Ralphie uses minor illusion to make some binoculars so he looks cool.
Mhm.
They don't do anything,
Uh,
and they don't help him see in the dark. But they look cool.
I mean, there's a little bit of ambient moonlight and, like, a little bit of starlight. The stars are actually... I mean, you look at the stars and, like, I'm not sure if you have any form of astronomical knowledge, but, I mean, even with a, like, not a very common stargazer, you can see that the stars, like, just look off. Like, they're at the wrong places. The moon itself just looks weird. And look... The size is all wrong, the placement is all wrong. I mean, coloration looks the same, it's still the same light-looking moon. Just, everything's just slightly off. But, all 3 of your watches go on eventfully.
What?
Make a perception check.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. All of you awaken again in the morning after, for most of you, a very cold night's sleep. Surprisingly cold. As you awaken to the sun that is now starting to warm your cold bones.
This is a really cold desert, which doesn't make much sense.
It's
Des-
just the night.
Deserts are usually really cold at night
That makes no sense
No,
to me.
that's how
Why
it
can't
works.
it always just be even-tempered?
because there's no sun at night.
No, deserts are just sun, I'm pretty sure. That's what the
Not
elder
at
always
night.
said.
Not at night. That's when the sun goes down.
You know a lot about deserts for a... What are you, a vagabond?
I am a monk.
That makes it even stranger.
You're even stranger than me.
So where are we going? Is there a city we're leading to? Or
Onward!
caravan, or...
To the pointy dragon
We
rocks!
have no idea what's
I-
going on. We're just going somewhere because what's gonna be? What you gonna sit there and just wait until somebody rescue you, or you wanna do something about it?
I don't know. I mean, is there like a magic portal at the rock, or teleportation circle?
Maybe.
We don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there
Why-
isn't.
Why are we going there?
Because it's the only thing of any interest in the immediate area.
This
What
is
about
true.
those
They're very
mountains?
far away.
Mountains are good. There might be some dwarves there, and we can take dwarvish hospitality. No.
You are a
Okay.
very difficult dwarf.
That's not true.
I point to Ben. I point to the dragon rock. Go, Ben, go!
Yeah, he nods and like before you even go to like the control lectern or anything, like you start seeing him just like pretty much work on the rigging, and like he raises something from the back, like pulls pretty much like with what looks like to be a rock on a chain, and like pulls it from the ground and like just puts it back in the boat. And after a while, he's done fucking around with the rigging. Like he goes back to the control place and just like again starts off with kicking one thing and then starts pulling on some other levels.
Everyone take
You-
note.
Again, you start hearing. Take note. And again, you start hearing that very like low humming as like when he first kicks that like thing, pretty much at his legs.
Okay, I'm looking. I don't know much about boats and things, but I'm looking.
Hey, can I like sit down and do a detect magic ritual?
Sure.
I'll just sit down for 10 minutes and do this. I want to know if this boat's magic.
It's a magic boat that does magic.
The boat starts going off, and your detect magic ritual is done. And again, the 33 hour around you, you can detect magic, and you detect magic. There is in fact magic around you on the boat. Not like the whole boat, but certain parts of the boat. You notice that the control area itself has some magic, but you can't actually like. And usually you can't read what school it is. Just again, everything just seems off, as if you're like just trying to like look without glasses. Like normally you're used to having glasses, and then you just take them off. It's like everything's just smudged. That's the best approximation I can tell you what's going on. You notice some of them in the sail, and then you notice like underneath on some of the brain word skis. Yes, skis.
Hey guys, this boat's magic. Neat.
That is
And
a
then I
pretty
turn
interesting
around.
find.
Is there any magic on the dwarf?
Is there any magic on the dwarf?
Nope.
There's no magic on the dwarf.
Yeah,
Completely non-magical dwarf.
I think he must have hit his head.
So rude.
Hey Catboy, you haven't said anything in a long time. How are you feeling?
Oh, we're okay. I am not very happy, or not very helpful when it comes to magic. I figured I would let people who could speak eloquently to it to speak.
You're a pretty unusual looking person. Where are you from?
I
haven't
am
really
a
read about
tabaxi.
any cat people in the temple archives, and they got most people listed down there.
I am a tabaxi. I am from the mountain region.
I'm pretty sure I
Well-
would have seen you in the mountains, because that's where the dwarves live.
Well, not inside the mountains, on top of them.
Well, that doesn't make much sense. Why would you go live on top of the mountain when there's perfectly warm and snug caves under them?
Different ways of living for different folks, I suppose.
You should probably get in contact with your dwarf neighbors. They could probably build you a nice house for a good price.
Huh, I will keep that in mind.
So, where are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening?
We're going to these rocks.
Yes, we are still heading towards the rocks. We have no real frame of reference, but it was the closest landmark to where we came out of the cave.
Okay, do we
Yep.
arrive?
Yeah, you yeah. As the skiff moves, leaving like a dust trail behind it, In front of you, you see these three rocks, with one of them being like a longer talon-like rock in front of you. See them getting closer and closer. Let me see if I can pull this. Do I have the picture? Ah, fuck. Shit! I uploaded the wrong picture. Give me a few moments.
Oh boy, these rocks are right in front of us, but I just can't make out any details.
I don't know much about rocks. That they're good to live in. You can make a rock garden. You can make a meditation rock.
They're good for making monasteries.
True.
I used to live in one.
Well, you and I both. We're both monks.
Like, when you think monk, I think tonsured head, closely shaved
That's a
beard,
different kind
hair
of monk.
shirt, lots of praising Murden,
That's a different kind of monk.
sackcloth shirts. No?
There's more than one type of monk. My particular order looks for perfection in form and function through the martial arts.
Is that just punching people?
He has
Usually.
punched an awful lot of people.
My order is the perfection of the sword
Joe.
form.
What's your orders called? Because I'm pretty sure I would have heard of them. Pretty widely versed in the religions and Farron.
My order is the order of the sky. It was the Sky Giants.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Yeah. No, it is the glorious, thunderous order of the Sky Giant.
That's a very ostentatious name for monk.
It's on top of a mountain. It's a top of the mountain sort of thing.
What is with you people going on top of mountains instead of inside them?
Because top of mountains is a really good place for monasteries.
How can you view the heavens when you're inside a mountain?
You don't, because it also drains on you.
No, it doesn't.
As you get closer to the rocks, as you have fairly close, you notice that the rocks itself seem to have like channels that seem to spiral around them, like going up constantly. Although some of the rocks just seem they're flat topped pretty much. Either erosion or something else has done that to them.
Do we have somebody that can, I don't know, detect portals?
You arrive. Well, you're over here. That is very, very large because it's not that large. It's very tiny. You're pretty much the size of that compared to those.
We should do a loop around and
Maybe.
see if there's any way inside or up on this rock.
It looks like erosion. Looks like they get mighty windstorms here.
Maybe. But as you guys where's the fucking purple? There we go. As you notice, you go over to that side. Let's actually remove this because I have more than one. Supringi.
Such preparedness. Such ambition.
Whoa!
Ho, ho, ho.
Fuck.
I think I've heard those words before.
You notice. Oh wait, I forgot to remove that. Oh well.
Oh god, black
That's
holes!
not there.
I've heard of these.
That isn't there. Never mind that. But as you start going past, you notice that in the shadow of the rocks and the Talon Rock itself, you notice that there seems to be a small settlement with gates made out of sandstone and doors completely open and unbarred.
Hey, we should go investigate. Maybe there's some people who can tell us where we are.
Yes. We just need to find some people who maybe know the magics of languages and tongues.
Okay. As you probably just like dismount the skiff, or do you try and drive it to try and point at the men to drive it inside or something? I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna presume you're just gonna walk there.
We should
Appear
take
to
them out
be
of the
like-
boat.
Does there appear to be like a boat yard or skiff yard?
No, in fact, as you're looking at the palisades or the walls themselves, they seem to be completely empty. Like there's nobody there.
Should I make a big shout and see if there's anyone home?
No, that seems a little argumentative. We should probably just go talk to them. I mean, I'm sure they're friendly.
Maybe, maybe not. So far, we haven't been too lucky in the friendly persuasion.
Maybe it's because you go look for fights. I mean, people beat people up and kill
No,
them.
most of the fights found us.
What are you
Pretty
guys gonna
much.
do with the men?
Come on, he can come with us, I guess, or else he might steal the boat.
So you just basically just wave him over, follow you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes from the control point and he takes the rock and throws it overboard with the chain.
Cool.
And he starts following you, but he doesn't seem to he doesn't take any weapons with him.
Oh, he seems pretty relaxed. I guess it's fine.
No, well, I mean, if you look at his demeanor, he's not relaxed. He just doesn't take a weapon because nobody told him to or pointed him. He just presumes that he doesn't take weapons.
Okay, well, let's go talk to these guys, I guess.
Okay, you just as you get closer, the only thing you can hear is just you can only hear the wind, and as you get farther from the boat, the humming, also gets quieter. But still, just an eerie silence, just wind as you get closer, and even through the gates, as you enter the place, it's just nobody. You see shops and houses, and you see rows of houses that seems just to be residences, and just nothing. Nobody.
Well, this is a little bit unusual.
It is odd.
Maybe they have a well or something. I don't know.
What?
Is there any impression or any tales of anyone being here recently?
You look at the ground and try and see if there's any just footprints, and it's hard to tell. Looks like the wind has been going through the whole place. As you even feel that there's a bit of a draft that goes completely through, and with that you also notice that the wall at the far side also had its gates completely open. Just completely opened.
Should we be worried?
This place does appear to be abandoned.
I mean, yeah, it does seem to be abandoned, although it doesn't look like it's that that recently abandoned, or it doesn't seem old, because all of the buildings are still in good repair. They don't seem to have that much weather damage. Just you don't see any footprints, which is mostly just because the sand and gravel has been moved around.
What kind of architecture is it? Hey Barrett, does this look dwarfy?
Dwarven?
Sure, let me use my dwarven stone cunning.
The architecture itself is
Cool.
mostly pragmatic and, well, it looks like
doesn't
some
look
kind
a
of...
temple.
Hmm?
It doesn't look like a temple.
No, it doesn't look
Do
like
you
that.
know anything
Most
about
of it's
anything
very-
that isn't a temple?
No, I've never been outside the temple except that one time.
What happened that one time?
I was on a boat, I got kidnapped.
You sure about that? Because the other guy told us he was a sailor and you were on a boat.
What other guy?
You, before you were you.
You're not speaking much sense.
when you woke up?
Now, what happened on that boat? What did those people on the boat tell you?
I don't know. I got kidnapped.
Yes, you
The
know.
elders always
No.
said that I got kidnapped all the time because people want our blood.
Nobody here wants your blood.
I'm very happy to hear that.
We're all just confused. We know nothing of this land. We don't know how we got here. We're just trying to find a way home.
Yes. So we should definitely go into this not temple-looking place.
Well, do you want to stay on the skiff?
I mean, we should probably see if there's like a magic portal or something.
That's the
I
spirit.
agree.
I don't think those grows on trees.
There are
I
no
don't
trees
know.
here.
The dwarf halls are all connected with one. It might be one here. But you need to be a dwarf to open them, so
Well, you're a dwarf.
I know that's why I'm coming inside with. instead of
Well,
staying in
let's
the
go.
boat. To adventure.
To
Okay.
adventure!
So, where are you guys going in the buildings?
To adventure, that's where we're going.
Let's go to the closest building.
Okay.
Yes. To
You go to the
adventure.
closest building, and the door, the door is just like, or it's closed, but it like as you like go to open it, it doesn't seem to be blocked, and like it just has like a handle on it. It's nothing like unique, and it like inside it seems like a general store that doesn't have anybody inside of it. Just looks recently.
Items?
Yeah, there's a bunch of like just generic supplies and goods. Just I'm not gonna list all of them. Just asking you. It's most likely there.
We should probably leave their stuff alone. They're probably coming back in a moment.
How
Well,
much dust is on this stuff?
Just
Are there
small
any
layer.
holy symbols about?
You look for holy symbols, but you don't find any anything that looks specifically like a holy symbol. You see a thing that looks like a carved lizard-ish. I mean, it's carved out of stone or something, but it's like very crude.
Hey, does this look religious to any of you?
I go have a squiz.
I will look at it and let's see if I know.
Fuck me. What is with my rolls today? 9.
9. You look at it and it's like, if it does have any religious connotations, you have no idea. It just looks like a crappily carved.
This is definitely religious.
Well, that means it could
I've
be
heard
of
these
use.
before.
I put it in my pocket.
I do a insight check
On.
on Barrick.
Okay.
Barrick schizo telling things to Ralphie. Short guy.
Wow.
That would be a 12.
I'm Barrack counter roll with.
No, I'm not lying.
You aren't okay. I mean,
Just
So when you
because
look at
I
it,
don't know
you
what
look at him and
religion
it's
it
like-
is, doesn't mean I don't think it's not religious.
yeah. So when you look at Barrack and like you don't seem to be telling the truth, and to you it looks nothing like religious, but maybe he has some knowledge you don't.
It's true. Wary of him because of his recent personality change.
It's fine, if you like her so much, the other dwarf can come back.
So rude. So, dude,
Yeah, you guys also like go look at the back side where there's one larger room which seems to be like just storage, and it's a small desk and like which looks like a book to be there, and then there a door to another room, and like if you look inside there, it's just someone's sleeping quarters. There's also a small box, just this wooden box. Actually, not a small. It's a medium-sized trunk on the floor next to it.
What's in the book? What does the book say?
The book you cannot read, but it has a lot of text. But just straight up looking at it, like how all of the lines are in it, it looks like some kind of ledger, maybe? I mean, you look at things and you presume there's are numbers. They don't look like numbers to you, like how would you like make numbers? But it's just how it's basically like a table, pretty much, just a ledger-looking thing. If you've ever seen a ledger.
I'm just gonna take the book with me.
Okay. Gonna take the book with you.
What does the language look like? Like the characters? Are they angular, round?
They're very,
Glowing.
very angular as well.
Kind of like dwarvish, almost.
If
Like ruins.
it to an extent, it looks like a mixture between like runes and like common, which common is pretty much just our text. Right? Is how I imagine it. Like it looks like a mixture of those. It would like it's more angular like runes, but it has more just general lettering. Runes have very little. Kind of looks like a mixture of both, but I mean, just faintly. It's
Okay.
it's very much its own thing.
It's gonna pick back the book away.
Okay, so you take it. Anything else? You guys gonna do in this room?
Chest? Anybody want to check the chest?
Yeah, let's look for interesting items.
Okay. As you go to open the chest, it's locked. It has a lock, and as you just try and open it, no dice. You're gonna try and have to open it in some way.
I look for a key.
Make a investigation. Would this be an investigation, or would this be purely perception?
Damn it, I keep rolling onto the fucking decent rolls.
Make an investigation.
Ugh,
Perception.
7.
No, I'm not very perceptive.
That would be 17 for me.
17. Insight or investigation?
Perception.
Perception. Well, I mean, I suppose both of them are fine in this situation. 17. You don't actually find a key, but you do find like a set of items which are rather interesting, as it seems all different kinds of like small metal rods. You presume pretty quickly that this might be a thieves' tool set, or thieves' tools.
I have no idea what that is.
Or just maybe locksmith's tools. You wouldn't really know. I mean, they seem to be. I mean, they're just tools. I mean,
I don't
tools
know
tend to be very
anything.
universal.
Interesting. Well, we can try to take the chest or continue our investigation and see if we can find some keys somewhere.
Couldn't we just smash the lock?
We can try. I think that would
And
be
you
more
guys
of a
look
split
like, you said
thing.
you're like old martial artists. Can't you just punch the lock or something?
Yeah, punch the lock.
Spliff.
Like shatter it with your fist or...
Oh, Spliff actually has a weapon. We can try that.
What?
I was speaking Icelandic.
Oh, okay.
Þetta er
Split
bara ekki
high
íslenska
or-
félagi.
Exactly.
That's nice, but are you actually gonna do it, Ein?
I look at the chest, I size it out.
I mean, it's
The chest takes a defensive stance.
Better fucking coward.
the chest actually be made out of? I was thinking wood. Actually, yeah. The chest itself is actually made out of wood with a small metal lock on it, and that.
I look at the box and try to size out what's the weakest point, what to break to open.
I mean, try not to break it too much, because it's still somebody's stuff.
Just try
Timbo,
to-
you have the highest intelligence, and you kind of start thinking, wooden box in a desert, in a very large desert.
Well,
Where would they have get the trees?
well, they must have brought it here when they moved to the desert. Obviously.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, some people are trying to tell me that like deserts didn't used to be deserts. It's kind of silly.
So silly.
Is that what you took away from that?
Well, do you think that a place could just turn into a desert?
I don't know. I've never been outside, except that one time.
And now this time.
And then they put me in a carriage, so I didn't really see much.
It's an odd way to live.
It's because people want to keep kidnapping me all the time.
I'm not that sure about that.
Yeah, Spliff, just, you don't even need to make an attack, because it's a non-moving object. Just, roll damage for me, see if you can just break the lock itself.
The lock.
Chase dodges. It's in effect a mimic.
Critical fumble! Chops a foot.
Yep.
Thunk! You hit it with your sword, and just like this change of like, damn it, bad idea, as like, the idea of just hitting it with your sword just sends chills up your spine, pretty much.
Ugh.
I
One
see
more
the
word,
definition.
It's just using a sword and its edge against a little metal thing, just...
I'm hitting the wood though.
Oh, it's right, well, I mean, even that's only partially better.
Couldn't you just wedge the thing in between the lock and pop it off with the sword?
Let me give this a shot. I use a sunbolt.
Okay, just roll damage.
Little boy, is this always how this goes?
I'm afraid so.
That would be 7.
7 points of damage?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you're
my-
in.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal damage. Yeah, you basically just gather up some energy and pretty much Hadouken the lock at like range, and like the lock just explodes. Pretty
I
much.
thought you
It's
said
like,
you're not a magic user.
That's not magic, friend.
I'm
That
pretty sure people can shoot laser beams from their appendages normally.
That's just the focus of my will. My intention was
That's
to open
exactly
them
what
up.
magic is.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way.
okay, as you and now the lock's been destroyed, and open up the chest. You find again inside. You find those same kinds of weird coins that are like just square shaped. Wow, that was a really bad square shape. That's a really bad square shape anyway. But yeah, you find again like a bunch of those coins, like approximately. Well, it has around. Well, it's an elongated square.
So maybe this is some sort of currency in this land.
Yeah, you find a bunch of them, and you find 30, and you also find just like rough, uncut gemstones.
Ooh, rocks. May I have one?
I suppose
Yeah,
there's enough for
that's-
everybody.
Sort of what it looks like.
What
Except
color is the gemstones?
gemstones. There's
Is there a brown one?
there's a brownish one. All of them
Yes.
are uncut, so you can't actually like it's. Well, actually, no, you're a dwarf. We would be able to identify. But yeah, there's brown. There's just one that's just like kind of whitish, because you know it's an uncut gemstone. It won't look clear. Yeah, mostly it's just browns and just white. There isn't that many colors.
Should we explore the rest of this place, or should we hit the boat?
Maybe we can keep looking. We're already here.
I kind of feel bad though, because we're just really breaking and entering.
But look around, friend. No one's been here for quite a while. Maybe we'll find out where they went.
Okay, so you exit the what you presume is a general store. Where are you gonna guys head next to?
To the next
next
building.
To adventure!
Okay, so you're just gonna go opposite, exit it and go opposite. This place seems to have been just. But again, as you enter it, like door is completely unlocked, unbarred. Go inside, and this one seems to have been a bakery, or
It
what you
occurs to
assume is a
me-
bakery. I mean, there isn't actually much edible stuff remaining. Well, actually, there just isn't much of anything in this building. There's only a couple of like weird brownish-looking loaves of bread? Question mark.
It
Wait.
occurs to me that this place would have probably been locked up if people had been expecting to come back, and the fact that it's standing open implies that they left before they got a chance to lock up.
Or they were driven away and ran in a panic. Either is not great.
Don't see any bodies though.
If you go to the back, you see again, or not again. This time, there's just like a large. There's an oven at the back.
Ralphie, what do you see from your youthful exuberance?
Well, it looks like a bakery.
That's
Should
our
we-
golden boy.
Golden
Should
boy.
we go to the next area? I don't think we can eat that bread.
It doesn't look moldy or anything.
But it looks rock-like in substance, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it seems really great. Everybody who's taken a look at the bread, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I'm so amazing at this. Natural 20.
21.
Okay.
22.
Has anybody else taken a look at the bread? Or anybody who did roll? Spliff. 7.
It's me roll.
$15.
15.
Will check against?
It's just a wisdom saving throw. I just want to know the result.
I have failed.
1. Okay. Yeah. Barak, Ralphie, and Spliff, you all succeeded. 7. This loaf of bread, which at first when you looked at it seemed completely unappetizing. Just like started smelling like really sweet and like really good, and it's like, you just really want to eat this. This looks so damn delicious.
Do you all smell that?
No.
No?
Doesn't make sense. It's obvious no one's been here a while, but this bread looks so delicious. So fresh.
No.
I think you should step away from the bread.
You really want that bread. Nothing could have come in
What are you
between you and
talking
that
about?
bread.
I take a couple
7?
steps towards it.
7, I think you should come back here a moment. That bread seems to be having an adverse effect on your...
But it's fresh. It's just sitting here. It would be such a
No,
shame. to
It's
waste it.
not fresh at all. It's rock-like and...
Take some more steps over towards it.
You want that
grab
bread.
him by the tail.
No. That is a tail. That is a bad touch.
Come over away from the bread for a moment.
You
It
want that
doesn't
bread.
make sense. Why are you stopping me from
Take a
getting
bite
the
of the
delicious bread?
Because I suspect there's magic at work here.
You want that bread.
What are you talking about? Want the bread? Is that it? I can share. There's clearly enough.
No, I don't want to. Just come outside with me for a moment.
Bread.
Oh, I can get the bread first and then go outside.
No, the bread is bad for you. You should put down any thoughts that you have about taking that bread.
I
Bread.
yank my tail from his hand. You're
Everything
clearly
else around
obstinate.
you just seems just hearing Barracks talking just seems to just start getting drowned out completely, like as if it's just like falling in the
Hey,
background.
you guys
Just
not gonna do
everything
anything
else
about this?
starts like
Yeah.
blacking out, like you just tunnel visioning on the bread.
Whatever your concern is, it'll have to wait until after I get this bread.
The bread.
Isn't he your friends, guys?
Yeah, well,
bread
sometimes you
off
just
you.
have to let friends make bad decisions.
Eat the bread.
Ralphie, that seems like a terrible thing to do. Cliff?
7.
No?
You
Don't
must
eat the
eat
bread.
the bread.
I'm gonna get that bread.
Do you guys
You-
seem to...
Can't we just fucking destroy the bread or something?
Well, since nobody has stopped 7,
I
I'd
tried,
have
but
to
these
say
other
7. You
assholes
have
were
at
like,
this
"No."
point have already eaten part of the bread,
Oh,
And
this
how
is
do you
so
feel?
good.
and it's the best bread you've ever had. And yeah, you don't feel anything. Just like
Oh,
it's really great bread. You
I can't
feel
believe none of you
completely
ate this.
normal. That whole like tunnel vision effect, yeah, it's gone. It's like you've had your bread and it's fairly delicious. Like it's actually the best bread you've ever had.
You guys don't know any of this. This is amazing.
that seems like a terrible idea.
Is there any more there?
There's a couple. There was only 2 loaves. One
grabbed
you're
both.
currently devouring.
I grab both loaves. I pack the other one away in my pack.
Okay.
I'm bringing this bread.
I think you're making a mistake, but it's yours to make.
Hang on. Let me just quickly roll something.
That's how 7 exploded.
7. You gain 11 temporary hit points.
Okay.
I don't know why, but after eating that bread, he looks healthier.
I'm so
Look at-
swole on this
Look at how
bread.
glossy it's made his coat.
I'm
My
worried
eyes are
about-
shiny.
After you've like eaten the loaf of bread, you feel really full. Like, oh, can't have another bite.
Oh, I've eaten so much bread.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, you did because it is a full loaf of bread, which is already a lot of bread in itself.
They're okay. We should be on guard. I mean, if they left magical.
But after
traps-
eating so much bread, you kind of feel thirsty, don't you?
Where's my water skin?
7, you should think
Let's
very
go.
carefully about what you're doing.
I'm drinking water. What is strange about that?
Just drinking water, skin water, just doesn't taste as good.
I love how none of the people who've actually been with me are saying anything. Okay,
Yep.
gotta have some water.
But you start drinking some of that water, and it's like something like you need better water. But wait, that place, yeah, that building. As you go out, it's like you notice that the longer building. You're like, I think there might be some better water there. It's like you don't know
I'm
where that
going
thought
over
comes
there.
from, but it's like I'm fairly certain there's like some really tasty water in there.
This water does not satisfying. But this building over here.
Spliff, you're a terrible friend, and I hope you know that.
What do you mean?
You guys have known him for longer than I have, and his behavior is suspicious to me.
I told him not to eat that bread.
I'm just gonna like throw up my dwarfy arms. Like, I wash my hands of a lot of you and walk out of the room.
Okay. Yes, 7, you like start fairly like casually walking towards the building. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna follow him cautiously with a healing spell and a resurrection spell at the ready.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything? You just gonna
Guess I'm
follow?
gonna have to follow the dwarf in the.
Like,
And
I
the
can't
cat-
stop him from doing what he's doing, but I can at least like pick him up afterwards. It's the dwarvish way.
Okay. Yeah, 7, you like enter this building and you're kind of surprised at the interior, kind of, because
Hmm.
it has like what seems to be like a series of mining tools, actually. Like, looks like just a general like equipment area, and like has places for just people to put, well, mining equipment, you presume, which is for these kind of people not a lot. Just like pickaxes and shovels
What's Ben
and
doing?
stuff. And you see like a couple of like hand-powered drills there. Ben?
What's Ben?
Ben's just been quietly following you guys.
Ben is just benning.
Actually, did.
This seems an odd place for good water, but I have a good feeling about this.
But yeah, you also see like at the, because I actually didn't make these because I ran out of time, so I'll have
Hey.
to just hand draw these. I'm sorry about this.
Hey, Ralphie boy,
Yo!
your Seven Fists of Fury friend seems to be acting a little bit crazy.
How do you, Hippo? Do you know how can you like lock something in the middle of the air? I just want to move it away.
Oh,
the table, but-
press L.
Oh, L. Okay. Nice, thanks.
Well, I mean, he's a weird.
I think there's some magic affecting his
These
mind.
cat people work
You
in
felt it, right?
strange and mysterious ways.
But yeah,
Okay.
you have the
But
building. You entered
Just in
here.
case. Hey,
and-
Seven, you're the good cat man. You should be good at things and not succumb to the bads. And now you're inspired.
Okay.
Is
Yep.
he?
Yep, my work here
Okay.
is done.
Yeah,
Dear?
7. You notice that there's like what seems to be like an entrance to a mine just there, and you feel like a cave. Like you were with the one cave, you'd have water. So this is where the tasty water is.
This must be where all that tasty water is.
Is it water or is it like something else that we can see?
Oh no. This is just like a mine shaft. There's just like looks like a mine shaft. There's just sandstone around you, and like just
Is it like a straight
supports
vertical drop?
No. It goes. It's not a straight vertical drop here. This is a horizontal picture, so like, or a vertical picture. So it's just a straight tunnel, like inside.
Seven? Is there a reason?
And
What
as you
water
go,
got water.
Yes, the good water is down this hole. I'm sure of it.
Okay, I
And-
think you need to think carefully about what you're doing right now.
What do you mean? And getting us the good water. You should come.
We've got plenty of water in our water skins.
Ah, but it is not as good as this
And
water.
any water that we find here will probably be stagnant. Sitting
Yeah,
here
I've got
for
an
a very
entire
long
bag of
time.
holding of water. You don't need any more water. And I can flavour it to make it any flavour.
This is good water here.
Yeah, you should have some water like from the boy.
That's
Like,
fine.
you could flavor the water.
You don't have to come. I'll just go and get the waters.
No, but I think that's a really bad idea.
I use prestidigitation to make the water smell of literal shit.
you haven't found any
well,
water.
I just
yet.
make the smell
But
ahead of a
you-
smell
like,
of
you
shit.
go into like this mine shaft, and like you
Can't
notice
just
that
slap him.
the mine shaft starts slowly
careful.
curving to the left and down.
Spliff, can't you slap some sense into him?
I look at the cat. I look at him very carefully. Are you in control of yourself, Catman?
Why are you speaking loudly? What
Why?
is with you
What?
people yelling?
I'm fine. I don't understand why you all don't want to
Because
get the
there's
good
some
water.
fuckery involved here. You are not acting normally.
I feel fine. Water is
Calm
this
down
way.
here and meditate for a minute with me.
Ah,
Let's meditate on this water.
always with jokes with you. Well, I am this way. You can come or not.
down. There's good water down here.
Indeed. Best water of all time. Here.
I want
Like,
to
you
go
notice
record
this
that I
tunnel-
think this is a really bad idea.
No, I'm beginning to
Just
think this
quickly.
also might be something bad.
Yeah, I'll just use a single line for the tunnel. You know, the tunnels are just turning and going down.
Can't you just like close the fucking tunnel so we can go
goes
in?
down,
It
spirals
is
down.
pretty weird that there would be water here. So I'm going to keep. I 100% believe I'm on the right track, but I'm going to have a look around.
I'm going to
Yeah,
make a
you
light
know.
because I'm assuming it's getting dark.
Actually, at the tunnel, like this on the supports of this tunnel that's going down, like you notice every so often there seems to be like a small lamp encased in like just glass and like metal, like kind of looks like a gas lamp, but you know, doesn't actually have fire inside of it. And
There we go.
the tunnel, like it exudes like this orangish light. The tunnel keeps spiraling downwards and downwards.
Come on, guys. Where the good water is.
Very worried.
Multiple levels. It starts like taking minutes to just walk down this path. Going down and down. And down. It just seems to just go down forever. But you start noticing as you go down, like the walls start growing from this like a brown, like just sandstone rock to like this closer to a bit like whitish color, and there's this like ever so like faint like moisture on the walls, and like kind of like just take some of it like with your arm and hand, like just like lick it off your arm, and it's like, that's the water, and there's more down.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the right way to go.
And you also like just keep everybody else also notices that like the everybody else also notices this, and you just keep like
7, you should probably stop doing what you're doing right now.
Continue down, and you also it continues all the way to like straight down until it like the tunnel goes like over here, and like you enter a small room which also has another entrance to it.
Oh, okay.
And what is it? There isn't much like room. Isn't much stuff here. Like again, it seems like mostly just mining equipment, and you see a small like wait, what is the word? Not cart, but like one of those carts you push by yourself. Wheelbarrow? Is that the word? Is that a word?
One wheel, two handles.
Wheelbarrow. Yeah. You see like a wheelbarrow, and it's like filled with this like what seems to be like at first when you glance at it's stone, but it's the same color as the surrounding walls, but this one as you like get closer to it, and it also exuding the same like water moisture, like clear liquid, and
oh yeah,
you're like, there's water inside this. Like, this is the good stuff. You just need to crack it open, and there's good stuff in there.
I think you should stop.
Spliff, I think you should stop him, because I'm just a boy and physically incapable of stopping a fully grown cat man.
How do I open this?
Well, I don't think you should.
It kind of looks like rock. Maybe we could just smash it on the ground.
This is very strange. 7, shall we come out? We come out this game now? I don't like this at all.
Maybe I can try to throw it on the ground. Throw it on the ground.
Okay. You throw it on the ground, and it cracks open, and you see inside like it's in inside of it like seems to be this slightly reddish colored thing with like the moisture itself seems to be colored red a bit this time, and you have the desire just take it, eat it.
I jump at him before he does.
Okay, do you do a tackle?
Yeah.
Okay, do an attack.
Shoot her!
Do not fucking roll a 1, motherfucker.
7.
13.
What is your AC? 7?
18.
Unfortunately, you go for the tackle, but like 7 just dodges you.
What are you doing?
This is not good. I don't like this. You're gonna get hurt if you drink that. I'm trying to help you, fella.
It's just water.
This is not water. Water is not and does not exist inside of rocks. This is something unnatural fuckery. You've been like mind fucked.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the red
You
stuff
should
in
listen to your
the
friend.
middle looks a little spongy and looks you could eat it. Eat it.
There's somebody
it.
has fire magic. Fucking somebody burn it now. Burn that thing now.
I mean, I got a little bit. I firebolt.
Do it!
I firebolt the sponge.
Just make an attack roll for me. See if you hit it. I mean, it's not moving, but like it's a small
Woo! Nat
Okay.
20.
Yeah, you just hit the center of this like reddish spongy stuff, and it just lights on fire. It just like burns real happily. It burns so much that you have to actually just throw it away because the heat is intense, like really intense. It's burning real happily.
I would just like to point out that water doesn't burn.
The spongy center of it and the reddish water is just burning real good.
I don't understand.
You want more. You know that there's more. The other
Okay,
entrance.
we're gonna have to fucking gang up on him and drag him out.
I grab onto his leg, much like I did to Ben earlier.
Everybody charge him.
I grab another leg.
I also say, Seven, make a dexterity saving throw. See if you can just save yourself from being grabbed all around.
That's a 19.
A 19. I want everybody else to just roll an attack.
I am good with attack. Ooh, that's actually not bad. That's a 16.
An 11.
Plus what?
Fucking 11 here.
11, 16,
17. in total.
17. Okay, let me just do a little quick math here. That's enough. Unfortunately, 7 is a bit more dexterous than, he's a cat man. He's pretty fast, pretty nimble. It's hard to grab him. It's hard to grab him down.
Hey, what are you doing?
You need
For
to
your
get away
own
from the
good.
rocks. I want you to stop and think about this. There's 3 people trying to restrain you, which means it's probably that
We
there's
just
something
want
affecting
you
your
to
mind.
get out of this cave.
I will after I get the good water.
No,
I don't
there's no
understand.
fucking good thing. You're not getting it. It's not good for you.
There's more good
Can I
stuff
put
down
it on
there.
lethal?
But there's more here.
Let's get this guy.
We could try again, I guess.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you just gonna try and restrain him again?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and weigh him down with.
I
my
grab
trophy
his
weight.
leg again.
Okay.
I grab a leg.
Yeah, just everybody roll on attack. See if you can get through his AC.
8.
16.
8.
Tackle me. I'll
Are you
have to
fucking
roll.
kidding me?
Ouch.
Hold him down quickly. Can I make a minor illusion of one of those rocks that he cracked open on the ground next to him to distract him, so that we can grab him while he's distracted?
Sure, you can try that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wave my hand and make a rock appear on the ground, so we can try and grab him when he's distracted.
There's one.
Yeah. Just roll one dexterity check with disadvantage.
Who, me?
7. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, that's a 12 and a 13. So the 12 would be a 17.
Okay. I'll say with the weight of everybody just trying to grab you, you being just distracted for a moment, you all grab onto him, and you're currently grappled, so you can't move.
Can we start hauling him?
What
Yeah.
is going on?
Come away now. This is a bad time. Come with us.
Oh, I must get the water.
That's fine. We got all the water. Come on then.
I do not wish to beat you, but I will.
That I would not recommend that because that sounds like a bad time for me. So you should come with me now.
But there's
Struggle.
so
Struggle
much.
against
There's so much of it down there.
Somebody beat up this narrator. He's fucking up everything for us.
the.
You should go to Beatman, Iron. Can't you like
To,
nerve pinch him or some shit to knock him out?
I'm trying to squirm out of their grasp.
Okay, just roll a dexterity check.
Ralphie, can't you put him to sleep or something?
Or
You're a
acrobatics check,
magic
I mean.
man. Boy.
Acrobatics, that is a 12.
12. Everybody else roll athletics. See what your total is to try and beat. Because there is multiple people trying to grab you at this point.
That would be a 1.
Ouch! What about the rest of you?
Oh wait, no, I have a bonus to acrobatics. That'll be a 4.
Acrobatic.
Therefore,
Acrobatics, you say?
yeah.
21.
Throwing.
Acrobatics 21.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. With those rolls, you guys are. Barrick, you'll like grab on him, and just slips off, but the Spliff and just Ralphie are still able to keep onto him. Can't seem, Seven, you can't seem to shake off these people. It's like
Unhand
the
me!
water.
Let me go!
So what are you guys doing? Just trying to.
Let me go!
Trying to pull him out.
Okay. You can all pull him like 30 feet around because there is 3 of you.
Ah,
So
I don't understand.
you start pulling him
Uh,
slowly. Start pulling him back.
Mm-hmm.
I
through-
take some of the rope I have in my backpack and I slowly try to wrap him around and secure him.
Okay. You start like just with the combination of 3 of you working together, you're able to make one nice cat package out of him. Seven. You're currently restrained, so you're gonna have very high difficulty trying to get out of that.
let's try.
Okay, I'm just gonna say a DC of 24. If you can beat that, you get out of it.
Okay, what would my check be?
Acrobatics.
That's a 9.
Unfortunately, or fortunately in this case, you just can't squirm your way out, and you can't seem to get any handle on trying to cut any of the ropes.
I don't understand why you're stopping me from getting my water!
Because it isn't water.
Fools, look at it! Open your eyes!
You're the one who's fucking charmed or something.
What? First the
Makik! You're brain fucked.
Well, that's a bad word, but he's right.
You make
That
no
does sound
sense.
like a bad word.
First you
We had to
ignore
put
the
him in
good,
the swear jar.
you ignore the water? What has come over you all?
Plus, they ignored the bread.
Yeah, I said that first. First
Oh,
you
sorry,
ignore the
I missed
bread,
that.
then you ignore the water? You don't
By the
have to
way,
act such ways.
the rock is still burning.
We
Dude,
should leave right
dude,
now.
does water burn like that, cat?
I don't know what kind of trickery this is.
Because you're mind fucked.
Tasty water, though. What about all of that tasty food?
Can't you smash him in the head or something to knock him out?
Yeah, you can.
Just knock him out. Knock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll say
I
because he's
choke
currently
him.
restrained.
I choke him out.
Okay.
Oh.
No damage. No damage to his brains.
Okay.
That would be a I have to try to get away from sort of thing.
Okay, sure. You can try dexterity check again. See if you can just
Please don't kill
knock
him.
your way out. But it's gonna be
Don't
very
just choke
difficult.
Another
him out.
9.
It's just
Another 9.
chokes.
Well, unfortunately, with the rope sustaining you and Spliff currently just in the moment of
We're
knocking you
naked
unconscious.
chokehold.
Oh no!
Yeah, you unfortunately you cannot escape, and you go out. Your lights go out. You're currently unconscious.
I
And
sleeps.
It is Sleep Cat now. And Spliff, Ralphie, and Barrett, you're currently inside of a tunnel with an unconscious cat
Let's get out of this spooky place.
with a burning rock.
We should probably leave. I mean,
Yep, let's get double time out of here.
Okay. You start like just going back up the spiral, up, and you reach.
I do not eat any bread or think
Do
about
not
it.
eat any bread. As you guys start going up, the lights that have been lighting on the walls all this time, just like you see them as a series just go out, just like all the way up, just gone.
Thank God I really know where I'm going because I've walked down here.
and I have a light, like I said earlier.
Yep. I mean, you can still navigate, but you notice all of the lights just go out.
Well, that's
And you
disconcerting.
arrive at the top of the entrance to the mine shaft, and you can go inside the building if you so wish. You go all the way outside. Well,
I think it seems safest.
okay. Yeah, you arrive again at the abandoned town, and well, nothing's different. Still, the wind's just blowing.
We should probably get back in the boat. I don't think there's any portals here.
Well, I mean, have we explored every building?
Do you think we
Where's,
can wake the cat up?
Where's Ben?
Where is Ben?
You don't see Ben anywhere.
Ah. We should probably... Okay.
Where did we
How long
last
is the
see
cat
him?
likely to be out for?
Well, the last time you really took note of him was when you were entering the building, like started going down the mine shaft.
So he's probably still in the mine.
Well,
Maybe.
we have to go get him.
Alright, let's go find him.
Okay, again you drag the unconscious form of Seven as you start going down all the way. Again, really rather weirdly, as you start going down, the lights go on again in series. Just like as you start like going near one, they go on. Next one goes on. Next one goes on. Next one goes on. And again, you go all the way back down to the room where you found one of the rocks, and you see the rock is still there, and the center part, like, it's still slightly smoldering. Like there's a small fire still going on.
Fellow, you should come with us. Ralphie, you should speak to him because
Well, he's not really my friend anymore, and he doesn't know that we're calling him Ben.
I have no response to that.
If only somebody here was good at tracking. Are there any footprints around?
Oh yeah, I mean there's the footprints of you guys, and then there's footprints that lead down the tunnel.
And are they our footprints, or did they continue going past where we stopped?
Oh no, the footprints go down like the other tunnel that you guys never went into. And you notice that the tunnel, as you look at it, like it goes forward a bit and then like starts taking a steep like dive downwards. And if you go inside and look as it goes down, you just see a really long like series of stairs just going down.
Oh, I guess he's down here.
And you see some like some of the shifted like sand and dirt in general, just like which looks like to be steps going down. So,
Is this the same route we took to come down here in the first place?
oh no, you never went this far. You just
we
went
should
down
turn
to
back.
downward spiraling staircase first. Well, not staircase, just the fucking mine shaft.
Okay, I think we should get everybody else before we go deeper.
I mean, you're all there.
Oh, I thought we left the trussed up chicken cat at the top.
Oh no, I thought you guys were just fucking hauling him down again.
Okay, so
He's
we
there with you,
should-
unconscious.
should we wake him up to see if he's scared? I mean, we could just put him back to sleep again. right?
Yeah, I get Spliff. Get ready to choke him
Yep.
out again if you need to.
No, that's no problem.
Slap him a couple of times to wake him up gently.
Yeah. You apply some vigorous percussive maintenance on an unconscious person, and he does, in fact, wake up. And Seven, you feel like you ate some fucking really crappy bread a moment, like some time ago. It's like, bleh.
Do you still want water?
What does this taste? Yes, I do.
Do you want
Yeah,
good water or
you
normal
do,
water?
and like, but you want normal water.
Where's my water skin?
Okay, he's fine.
Yay, we fixed him.
Yep, let's untie him then.
Yes, sorry,
Ah.
you went crazy. We had to
Restrain you.
I don't know why I wanted to come down here so strongly.
Ben is missing.
He
Oh,
might be
that's
down
not
here.
good.
Yeah, we think he went down in the tunnels and we've lost him.
There's definitely strange magics
He's-
afoot in this place.
He's the only one that really knows how the boat works, so we should probably go and find him.
Well, it also could be
agree.
morally right.
This is also very true.
Let's see if I can. How long ago? How long have it been?
Like a
out?
minute.
Well, it's a bit more than that.
So, well, approximately like 20 minutes, because it took you 20 minutes to go up, and then another 20 minutes to go down.
Let's see, can I find any tracks?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's because the like the dust and sand and grit and dirt and whatever in here hasn't been like disturbed for a while, so you can like easily see that there are tracks leading to a tunnel that like goes at like a steep, like pretty much 45-degree angle down, and has like stairs, and you just see all of the steps has been disturbed recently with a footprint.
Oh yeah, he's definitely been this way.
Oh, okay, so
And
can we all see in the dark? Sorry, I don't really
No.
know much about the rest.
also, well, I mean, there's actually just lights everywhere, and as you like go near these stairs, you also start seeing lights go on. But this time, instead of glowing in this orange light, these glow in the white, in like a white light. Kind of weird looking, because it makes that sandstone kind of look like bone.
Is that bone?
Oh,
It can't be
appears
bone,
so.
can it?
I'm. Wait a minute. That rock was red, guys.
Yeah.
This looks like bone. Are we inside something? I've heard about worms beneath the mountains that grow to the size of buildings.
Maybe. Can we hear anything? Any walking or shambling or shuffling or anything?
What about
No, you
air?
just
Like
I-
breathing?
breathing. No, you don't hear like breathing, but you just hear this like steady, just like movement of air, like as if there was just like a slight draft.
Anybody else feel that?
Yes.
But it's not rhythmic; it's a constant.
It's either got really big lungs, or there's another entrance somewhere.
Definitely appears so.
Well,
I'm
let's
sure
press on,
that-
because Ben's getting further away from us as we speak.
True.
It's true.
Let's
Alright,
see if
we
we
push
can-
down.
Okay,
Yeah.
you start pushing down these stairs, which seem to lead like on forever, going just downwards with the same white light, like lighting every so often, which is kind of disconcerting because you can't really see too far downwards because it's fairly dark. Well, those who have dark vision can see how far you can see, like 60 feet. But yeah, those like the white light just keeps on going on like as you get like closer. And again, after like going these stairs down for like what feels like forever, and you arrive at another room. Seems to have another just entrance. And again, you see It seems to be like there are also a couple of wheelbarrows here as well. But again, like just excellent. No. In this room, there seems to be like small resting quarters for people. Just like looks like a generic rest area, and there are a couple of wheelbarrows of like stuff as well. Also, note for the next to the stairs seem to be like an area where you can like just move the wheelbarrows up. Like there's seems to be like a mechanism for that, kind of like a lift of some kind, but it's not doing anything.
Pull out my hammer.
You pull
Clutch
out
it
your
like a teddy bear.
Okay, yeah, you clutch your hammer.
I don't see Ben. Does anybody see his tracks or anything?
Yeah, you see tracks leading down again.
Should we call after him?
Ben! I use minor illusion to make it really loud. Ben!
Yeah, all of you hear just like a really loud bang around you from Ralphie, and just a small like echo coming from
Ben!
just,
Ben!
yeah,
Ben!
yeah, as it goes like down. But no response or anything.
Should we
You
get
feel the
going?
draft. It's still going, and you see a couple of like actually holes at the top right of the room. There are two holes where like, I mean, you notice holes. Don't know what they're there for, but if you get close, you do notice that there seems to be air just moving from these constantly. So, do still go down.
He's the only one who can fly the boat. We
So?
can try. As long as I can hear or have a chance to hope to get him, I'm willing to go down, but if it's too late, it's too late.
Well, you're the tracker. What do you say?
How recent are the footsteps, can I tell?
They're fairly recent.
Okay, let's see if I can scout ahead to see if I find him.
Okay, you go ahead, and again, this time you see that the tunnel itself seems to be veering slightly towards there, but again, it seems to go not as hard, like it's not as steep as of an incline, but you see another just long tunnel. So you guys gonna do anything in that room, or are you just gonna go straight down?
Well, I'll have a quick look around the room. Is there anything else in the room?
Yeah, I mean, there's a resting area for people, but there's also a couple of like just seem like bunks for people to sleep in, and there are a couple of chests which you can presume is for personal items or just for stuff.
We'll come back for the chests.
Well, footlockers is a better word.
We'll come back for the
Those are
stuff.
for things.
That's good to know that the... Hold up, do the things look like they were recently put there? Do they look old or dusty?
I mean, they have a fine level of dust on them, but like, doesn't look like they've been here for too long. Doesn't look ancient and decrepit. It just looks like recently abandoned.
Okay. Well, I suppose we can keep going until it looks too crazy.
Okay, so let's get on then. We should probably get him before he steps off a crevasse or something.
This is true.
Okay. You guys start going down the tunnel again, and you start noticing, like, again, the lights start going as you get closer, like, popping on, and you start noticing the tunnel getting slightly wider and wider, as after a while, you enter, like, an actually constructed area with wood. Like, it stops being pretty much tunneled completely. and is a set of doors. Let me draw this.
Doors.
Are they
Like
open?
you.
He
Yep,
shut the
they are
doors
currently
behind him.
closed. The bastard. But yeah,
Do you have to close the doors? I mean,
there's a set of doors there.
I look at the tracks. Do they look like tracks to me?
Tracks? Yeah, there's a set of footprints. And
I
well,
want
I mean,
to
they did.
analyze them closely with my complete lack of anything remote resembling
Sure.
skill.
Survival skill.
Because this seems suspicious. Like, why would he close the doors behind?
He could have sensed his chance to escape us and made a run for it.
Yeah, you notice that the even though it's
20?
like sorry.
20?
What did you want to know about the tracks? Are they like legit?
Yeah, do they look like legit, or do they look like ethereal tomfuckery?
No, as you go look at them, like you actually like touch them a bit, and it is in fact like actual footprints. Although you do look at as you go closer to the door, you do notice that the there's like because underneath this like small layer of like sand and stuff, there's like wooden flooring. But you do notice that at the doors itself there is just like shifted sand so much that it just looks like somebody opened a door recently and closed it again. But the tracks themselves, yeah, they don't seem to be ethereal mindfuckery. They seem to be actual tracks made by an actual person.
So, were you guys lying about him being your friend?
He's the only person we know here.
Well, we did knock out
Doesn't
his
answer my
friends
question.
and kidnap him a little bit.
But his
They
friends.
are kidnappers! I step away from
No. But he were trying to kill us or enslave us. We were only defending us.
them. I don't think defensive kidnapping is a thing.
Okay, listen to us. We woke up in the cave, went out of the cave. As soon as we went out of the cave, two of these ships, as we are in, came around, and like with his people on it, and they came screaming at us, attacking us. We defended ourselves.
I'm watching you.
And I'm going to tell you one other thing. You participated.
I did no such thing.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you were firing horrible fire beams at people.
You killed people with fire.
This is true.
Pretty sure I can't do that.
No, you did.
You did horribly attempt murder.
Now I know you're lying.
No need to lie, friend. It was yesterday.
I smell my hands.
They smell like murder.
They
Do they
smell
smell
like
burning?
murder.
Do they smell burny?
Oh, I mean, you obviously didn't fry your own hands, but I mean,
Are they covered in the blood of
really
his
hard to
enemies?
smell, but they don't. They don't smell like the usual cleanness you're used to.
Are my sleeves covered in ash or anything?
No, not really ash.
Little singeing.
Just mostly like blown up sand and dust and
Little
maybe
singed.
a little bit of blood.
Little singed from the fire, right?
I stare at the blood.
See, that's not your blood. Or our blood. That's the blood of Ben's friends that you killed.
But to be fair, his friends were trying to kill us. So we took Ben away from the bad people and made him our friend.
I think we should just go find him and get out of here.
Yes.
I agree. Okay.
I hurry into the darkness, mostly to get away from the psycho serial killer.
But how can you get away from yourself?
Oh!
I hear nothing. I hurry after the footsteps led you.
After footsteps? Okay. Do you open the heavy set of doors?
Sure.
Okay. As you open these doors, you're met with a most peculiar sight as you seem to step into a forest.
I step
There's,
back
like,
out
there's
of the thing and close
grass.
the door.
Hey, what's in there?
Okay, close the door.
That is nothing that we're looking for in there. There's no.
But
bin.
we've literally, there have been no forks in this path. It's been one way. He must have gone through here.
I mean, you're welcome to grab
All right, I open up the doors.
Yeah, you also open up and, like, first thing you notice, like, yeah, it's like, it has a very nice, like, green, like, just green looking forest.
Is there a sky?
You look up and there's the sky, but there's like this white stone looking like thing above there, but there is like a really bright light source at this like the center of this very like large cavernous.
Yeah, I
area.
shut the door and turned to the other two. Ben might not be in there. This is very strange.
This is
Hey,
odd.
feel free to take a look in there yourself.
Peek my head in there.
Yeah, you see this. You see the site again, like a nice forest, like a green grass and just like shrubbery. The sky doesn't look like the sky because it's made out of just white stone looking stuff. There's like a bright
Does not
light at the
compute.
center of the top of the cavern. Very large.
Oh boy.
Thoughts,
This is very
ideas,
strange.
suggestions?
We've come this far.
Yeah,
As
but
long
this
as-
seems like a really terrible idea.
Yeah, I agree. This is getting less and less smart to do.
My brain hurts. I don't know what to do now.
Your brain always hurts. I think you may need to see a doctor.
But there's no doctors here, so my brain still hurts.
I'm a doctor. Well, I'm a healer.
He's got brain hurting juice.
Do you? Can you fix my brain? It hurts.
What about some bone hurting juice?
Oof, ouch,
Oh, really?
I
owie.
can
Yes.
try.
Well, let's go and see if we can't find him.
Okay, you go inside. This large.
Door open.
You open the door. You go inside. I look back and like the build, like the thing you were in, just looks like a generic wooden building from the outside. You do like there are walls around it, obviously. Like again from this like white looking stone kind of thing. There are trees all around you, all green. They look mostly pine trees. There are some like leaf trees as well. If you hear like take a moment to listen, you can hear the sound of like a stream going even, and there are like also a bunch of shrubbery and bushes around. Very nice scenic scenery. I mean, outside of the fact that the sky seems to be made out of like white stone, but there is a sun and a log. It's very nice, and that's where we're in for today.
Oh boy.
I don't know about any of this.
None of us know about any of this. But we'll find out
Next time.
next time.